Hi, it's Sandy from Sandyempowers, and welcome to day 42 of the Visibility Challenge. Today I want to talk about love. Did you know that love is one of the most searched words on the internet? And do you know what love is? If you ask 100 people, you'd probably get 100 different definitions. The dictionary, at least one version of it, says it's the feeling that you have of attraction towards someone else. It's something more than like. And yet you can have other things like, I love to dance, which I do. So love is a term that is used a lot, and yet if we take the definition of truth, truth is something that is true for everybody. And so our definition of love is not true for everybody. It's based on experiences. It's based on the meaning that's given. It's based on circumstances. So my title today is, What's Love Got to Do with It? And what are you doing in the name of love? Are you using love as a proxy for what you're doing? And what's the payoff for you? Are you doing it out of obligation, because you want something out of it, because you feel inadequate in yourself and you're trying to make yourself feel better? There are so many different reasons why we do things, and we call it love. It might be as simple as feeding somebody. Come over and have a meal. And we spend time preparing and cooking and making things nice. And we may do things in the name of love that could be tough love, by disciplining our children. Whatever it is, there are so many different ways of describing love. So I've devised a quick quiz. You don't need to reveal your answers. But just ask yourself, spend a couple of minutes asking yourself about your meaning, your way of looking at love. So a loving person says, a loving person does, a loving person always, a loving person doesn't, a loving person never. And you can fill in the blanks in your own time. There are lots of other ways that you could ask these questions. But what I want you to realize is that these are all based on your beliefs, based on your experiences. They're not universally true for everybody. And I'm not here to take sides and argue for and against. What I want you to know, that in your true power, when you're in your true power, you know that you are made of love, that everything is and everyone is already made of love. It's an energy. It's not just a feeling that's transient and dependent on the situation, and whether it's another person or an object or an activity. You are made of the essence of love. Everything and everyone came from the same source, whatever you call that. Whether you call it source, creator, the universe, God, spirit. It all came from the same source. We are all connected. We are all part of love, because love is a universal energy at the highest level. So I'd love to hear any of your ahas, insights, thoughts. Perhaps you don't agree, and that's okay. But thank you for listening and watching. Look forward to your comments.